Hello. You can see the letters, right? I put a lot of effort in like cutting in these individual letters out. I had to go out and oh god, I had to go out and buy colored paper in order to get them made. I made them myself, as you can see by the shoddy handicraft. I wouldn't call it handicraft. I just not really much craft to it. Just shapes. But okay, judging by you read it right, DNCE. So I'm about to introduce you into a album that I think you might like. I think yeah, I know we've been friends for a long time, and we've shared our likes and dislikes, and I want to share this with you now. I want to share this album that I really really like, and I think you may like it too. So stay in this call for like I'll give you like 7 minutes, I think. We'll see, eh? Maybe like eight. This is like a quick call, like a 10, 11 minutes. But by the end of this, hopefully, you're gonna like this. Maybe not. Hopefully you will though. But regardless, I'm just glad that I got to share this album with you because, okay, it's really good to me. Okay, now let's just move on with it. So the album is called DNCE by the band DNCE. You're sensing a pattern here, right? Yeah, of course you are. So released back in 2016. What was that? Like 9 years ago. Uh, it's as Wikipedia says it, dance pop album with influences of new wave, dance rock, disco, and alternative pop. So right off the bat, you're just gonna think, oh, this is your standard pop album. Just hold your horses, okay? I haven't said anything. Shut up. Sorry, but yeah, you're good to assume that, but it just wait, because I'm gonna spin a whole tale about this album, with my personal theory about it, and hopefully I'll get you along with believing this theory. So DNCE by DNCE, it's led by Joe Jonas, one of the Jonas Brothers. Okay, the Jonas Brothers. Yeah, Joe is definitely my favorite. Uh, Joe, Kevin, and Joe, Kevin. Oh, hold on, let me look at the fuck? Joe. I keep forgetting their names. God damn it. Nick. Okay, yeah. So Joe, Kevin, and Nick. So on my tier list of Jonas Brothers, so it's Joe. Shit. Okay, Joe, Nick, and then Kevin. Sorry, Kevin, you didn't release any good songs. Well, you didn't. You don't even have a solo career actually. Yeah. So Joe Jonas, if you know the Jonas Brothers, then you know Sucker, Jealous by Nick Jonas. You may be thinking, oh, okay, it's your standard pop group, and one of them wants to like branch out, want to get themselves off from like their Disney Channel era like shtick, and they want to become their own thing, and they want to start something, they want to lead something, and that's how DNC was formed. And I'll tell you what, I mean, you could say, actually, yeah, you're right. But the thing about this album is that despite what it looks like, it's really it's okay. So the thing about the NCE is I like to say that they're an adult band. Not in the sense it's like very vulgar stuff or it's like very risque or lewd topics, but they're adult in the sense that they talk about a lot of like adult stuff. I'm not talking like risque. Yeah, I repeat what I said, but they talk. Okay, I'll give you an example. They have DNCE in the album. They have a song where it's about paying rent, paying rent, and they turned it into a groovy dancing song. It's like amazing. Like, how can you make a song that's like good to dance and it's about paying rent? I'll get you there in a moment once we start off with the actual track list, okay? All right. Let's okay, let's introduce the other people too because they're just as noteworthy as Joe Jonas. So, the drummer, Jack Lawless, dude, you should look up Jack Lawless. Dude, his last name is Lawless. Like, can you believe that? Jack Lawless. And then he looks very lawless. And you'll get me if you actually see a photo of him. If okay, next the guitarist is Jinjuli, and I'll let you in a little secret. I may have a. She's very pretty. That's all I want to say. And next on the bassist is Cole Whittle. Okay, so now that you know the band, let's finally get into the album itself. And once we get over with that, I want to share you my personal theory about the themes of the album and how it makes it so much better. Let's start off with the first track, which is DNCE, the first track of the album DNCE by the band DNCE. So yeah, they're all very repetitive, but hey, it sets a good groundwork. Like this is what you're gonna expect from us. This is what they're trying to say. It's a good first song, like at the beginning, it's like vocals like stacking on top of each other, and then just hits it with a bam, and like hits it with that groove, and like yeah, yeah, it makes him wanna dance. Okay, but yeah, the song itself, the lyrics are all about getting drunk and dancing. There's a lyric there that if he can and she can, and we can be weird together. I think that was the lyric. Yeah. I'll check that later if that was right. But almost verbatim, that's how the lyric is. So it's a good song. It sets up the role, like what you're about to expect from this band. And oh god, I like it. Oh, but once DNCE ends, it hits you, man. It hits you with this. The first single from the album, "Body Moves." Like, oh, okay. The bass in the song by Cole Whittle is, oh my god, it is. I think it might be my favorite bass line from the entire album. Like, oh my god, do 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 doom 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 do 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 do. That's basically it. I did a good rendition of that. Thank you. But yeah, oh my god, it's so groovy. Like they don't mess around. Like from the first song, like yeah, the first song is like good. Okay, like the first song can be a fluke, but two times they hit you with that groove. Oh man, it's now you know they mean business. Now they know they can walk the talk and they can talk the walk. Yeah, something like that. So the body moves, second track. Yeah, and the lyrics. It's all about getting it on with a partner. Like hey, let's do the thing. Let's do the horizontal tango. Like, let's do the whoop whoop. Yeah, the you know you know. Ah, God. So one thing that I love about the NC and this album is that they always have such catchy hooks. Particularly, they have like these. I don't know if I can call it ad libs, but once you hear it, like it just really, and it really makes it such a whole. You get me? Like without the ad libs, I mean, this would be good, but the ad libs are like, like they're like the sprinkles on a cupcake. Like, they don't really add much, but you really appreciate how it's there. And it's a damn good cupcake. God, so good. Body Moves, I love it. I think it might be my second favorite song from the album. And third track, Cake by the Ocean. Yeah. So you probably have heard of Cake by the Ocean. Yeah, it was. Don't lie. You know this. Oh, sorry. You know this. Oh, it was popular. Well, I wouldn't know because radio stations here don't actually didn't actually play that song. But I assume over there where you are, that it was very they kept playing it like it was a summer hit. I think I saw it in a Spotify playlist, summer hits. But yeah, it's definitely expected that that would be a hit. I mean, yeah, this is Kick by the Ocean is probably the reason why you know DNCE, or if you don't, then you can say, "Oh, I've actually heard of this band. They Cake by the Ocean." So yeah, okay. The bass playing, I want to say like yeah, okay, it is good, but the thing is, Cake by the Ocean as well as a couple songs from this album were from a previous EP that they did, the Sway EP with two A's. And the particular thing about Cake by the Ocean, and I think that also applies with the other songs from that EP, is that they weren't okay. I don't think all of the songs, but some of them, including Cake by the Ocean, is that they weren't played by the band members of DNCE. It wasn't played the bass in Cake by the Ocean, like the recording. Like if you play it on Spotify right now, that bass, that the first few seconds of that bass, like it's not by Cole Whittle, it's by some random like guest musician that they hired. Like it's so weird. Like why did they do that? Like I'm sure Cole Whittle is very capable of playing that himself. Like I don't know what's the story behind that, but regardless, it doesn't really change the fact that Cake by the Ocean is an absolute hit. I love it. But still, it's still pretty weird, you know. But another thing that you may remember about Cake by the Ocean is that there's one line really aged well. Yeah, what was it? The Diddy line, I'll be Diddy, you'll be Naomi. Yeah, you wouldn't want to be Diddy like last 3 years. I think when did the Diddy allegation start? I think it was like last 3 or 2 years. Uh, yeah, you don't want to be Diddy. And from what I've read, I've only read it from like a Genius, like the website, the lyrics website Genius, like a annotation is that in live performances, Joe sings, I'll be watching, you'll be Naomi." But I can't really verify that because the most recent live performance of Cake by the Ocean by DNC was from like 2024, I believe, or 2021. And yeah, they say Diddy. I'll be Diddy. You do not want to be Diddy. Okay, so Cake by the Ocean, love it. So yeah, boom DNCE, boom Body Moves, boom Cake by the Ocean, bangers, bangers, bangers. Okay, so next one, fourth track, Doctor You. So the, the first seconds of that song is playing on my head right now, like that bass. Oh God, Cole Whittle. Okay, Cole Whittle is such a big part of why this album is so good. Like the bass lines are so good. They're so funky. They're so groovy. Like what other adjectives can I say? It's so good. And once you hear it, you're gonna agree with me. Like I'm surprised. Like other than "Cake by the Ocean," none of these songs, as far as I'm aware of, never really got that big. Well, not like "Cake by the Ocean" big. But, oh my god! Like it's kind of shocking because they're all so good. Okay, let's go back to Doctor You. Sorry for the track out, huh? Off track, yeah. So it's all about Joe being a doctor, a very bad one, a very malpracticing doctor. Like here's the lyric from it. If you grow an addiction, if you tell me you're still in pain, I'ma double the dosage. Like you do not do that as a doctor. Obviously, like I don't think it takes years of studying at medical school to know that if someone's growing an addiction to a specific medicine, you don't double their dosage. Joe, what are you doing? That's not how you. But okay, but other than that, it's just Joe. The song itself is like a play on words. Like, oh, this girl is addicted to me, so I'm gonna give her what she needs. Like, she's sick. She's sick of not having me, so I'm gonna give her a dosage of some me. It's stuff like that. The lyrics are basically like that. But again, the execution is so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. So okay, let me stop myself for a moment. I'm getting kind of on track. Okay, so fifth track. Okay, so yeah, Doctor U. Did I say the name? Yeah, I said the name. Doctor U. I like it. Number five is Toothbrush. So when I let's recall back to when I called DNCE a adult band. I think those were my exact words. So Toothbrush, the lyrics I can't really. Okay, I can explain it, but not like in a give a definition of what it is way. But so toothbrush harkens. It talks about that point in relationships where like between two partners, like one partner begins to leave personal belongings inside the other partner's house. So like when you're in a relationship, and you build enough trust, enough respect to each other and you reach that point that you feel comfortable enough to be able to leave your belongings in their house. And toothbrush is yeah. So baby, okay, here's the lyrics. Here's the chorus. Baby, you don't have to rush. You can leave a toothbrush at my place, at my place. So I love it because toothbrush is strikes that balance of being not that consequential enough, that not that important enough that you wouldn't really freak out if you left it somewhere, but personal enough that you really do have to trust the individual and where you really have to trust the place in which you're leaving that toothbrush. It's like that perfect balance. It's like good. Like you like the song wouldn't really work. It was like actually it kind of would work if like t-shirt or yeah, what it could be t-shirt. Like, baby, you don't have to rush. You can leave a t-shirt. Okay, okay, it doesn't work. It doesn't work with a rush toothbrush. Okay, so yeah, toothbrush. It strikes that balance. Yeah, what I said. So another part of the chorus. We don't need to keep it hush. You could leave a toothbrush at my place. At my place. So, other than talking about that point of uh belief in that partner, this song is also about how Joe doesn't want to have this relationship be more of a hush hush thing, like a secret that you need to hide from your friends and family. He wants this relationship to be more than just, doing the woohoo. He wants the world to know that you're his and that you don't have to rush. You can leave a toothbrush at his place. So it's it's very simple in like topic, but the fact that you know I don't really I can't really recall any other song before DNCE that talks about relationships and this kind of topic like this, especially not in like a groovy fun way like toothbrush. And so it's so good. Like not only is DNCE like such a fun band you can dance along with, it's also very heartfelt. Okay, not really heartfelt because there are some songs here that like yeah that can say oh yeah like a pop band, standard pop band. And what better way to good transition? Sixth song is Blown. So from the first few seconds of Blown, uh, you get this really like a surf rock vibe. It's like a like I don't know, like a the synth, no, not synth, like an organ, like I don't know what the instrument. It's like a piano, like a keyboard, like yeah, okay, the keyboard in the first few seconds of Blown and throughout the song is very surf rocky, like that 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 you're somehow gonna expect to go da 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 da. So yeah, so throughout the entire song, it has like a sort of speedy vibe, like a it's like a type of song like you could like run at the beat. You can listen to running at the beach, running on the beach, or like the type of song you like listen to while you're like drive like a racing playing a racing game. That's the vibe that I get from this song. Okay, so the song it's very standard. Like it's there. It doesn't really strike me as much as the previous songs, but I still really enjoy it. The lyrics is about really being into a girl to the point that this girl makes your mind blown. Hence the title. So the first few lyrics, okay. The first lyrics is, "I stalked you for so long, you watch me just as strong. It feels right being wrong. Never thought I'd get you no, but here you are at my front door." Okay, the three lines there is okay, Joe. I know pop songs have like a thing with writing really dark lyrics and hiding it with a catchy tune, but chill. You can break the mold. But the fourth line, "Never thought I'd get you no, but here you are at my front door." So what? Did the girl like Joe stalking her? So like she followed him home? No, she is also a stalker. So regardless, despite that, but the rest of the lyrics isn't like that. It's your standard like, oh, this girl is so awesome. She blows me away, blown. But like the I don't know what you call it. Like, third verse, we get a feature from a rapper named Kent Jones. Now, when I first listened to Blown and from my continuous repeats up until like couple weeks ago. I didn't really know who Ken Jones was until I finally clicked his Spotify um account, and I soon realized he was the one behind this one song. I forgot the name, so sorry. Let me just search it up. "Don't Mind" is the I say "Hola, ¿cómo está?" She said "Konnichiwa." He said "Pardon my French." "Bonjour, madame." Oh, I didn't know Ken Jones made that. And "Blown" was recorded before that. I don't mind it. Hold on, is it? I'm sorry. Oh, Don't Mind came out in 2015. So I think DNCE wanted to get some of that cred. Want to get one? I guess. Nah, I didn't. I can't really say that. But more like they just wanted someone popular, and I guess they only managed to get Kent Jones. No offense to him, but from a long catalog of potential rappers you could have gotten, you got the guy that rapped "I Don't Mind." Now, Ken Jones, as much as I don't want to say it, is a one-hit wonder. I mean, I don't really listen to him, but I can't really say for sure if he's a one-hit wonder. He's probably isn't. He probably has a lot of fans. So I'm sorry to whatever whoever Ken Jones fan I offended. Sorry about that. Okay, so moving on from Blown is the seventh song, which is "Good Day." Good day, good day, good day. So it's a feel good song. That's like the best way I can describe it to you. It's a feel good song. The song is about like Joe Jonas is experiencing. Oh God, I keep forgetting terms. What? Now it's not whiplash. Getting drunk. Wait, after drunk effect. Hangover. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry we're getting off track, but I keep forgetting terms. Like I'm probably gonna continue forgetting terms as we continue to make calls. But like, yeah, hangover. It's all about the experience of a hangover. Like, oh, what? Oh, like there's an Instagram post of me drinking a lot. My girlfriend told me I shouldn't have drank a lot. So yeah, the song is all about that. But the first few seconds is like a acoustic guitar, is like a group singing. It's gonna be a good day. Don't care what anybody else says. The song kind of stays that bit until like the second and a half chorus. It's like no, wait, the one and a half, one and yeah, one and a half chorus hits. The okay, a better the latter half of the second chorus. That's when it finally picks up the pace and becomes another uh pop thing. But yeah, what I can say about it, it feels very loosey. That's a good word to describe it. It's the word that came to my mind right now. So it really highlights the group thing. Like, oh, we all had a good day. We don't care what anybody else says. It's like, okay, other than the fact that the song is about a hangover, the song is also about okay, how can I say this? Okay, it's all about despite hardships and challenges, we're always gonna have a good day, and good days are always just ahead of you. So it's a positive song. It's a positive la di da di da song. So I like it. So, number 8. So almost is different because it's one of two of the slow songs that are in this album. So yeah, you wouldn't have expected a slow song in a dance pop album by DNCE. It's literally in the name of the band and in the album and on the album. But yeah, it's there. It's The song is about a relationship that was almost perfect, title, but it came to a stop due to some differences towards the Joe Jonas and hypothetical girl. Here's the lyric. Here's the chorus. Baby, we were good. We were almost perfect. I'd say it's your fault, but you don't deserve it. You won't get back what we had with no one. Baby, we were good. It was almost worth it. We were almost. So yeah, it's kind of is melancholy a good word to describe it? Like a sad, nostalgic kind of thing. It's like looking back fondly yet sadly. So, despite okay, it also kind of picks up the pace. Like it adds more like beats, not really like rap beats, but no, but it adds the typical instrumental from the previous songs, but it's more toned down because it's a slow song. It's not really, you can't really dance to almost is what I'm trying to say. But despite the fact that they kind of like broke their own rules, I really like it. I like almost. I don't almost like it. I like it. A bad joke. Well, yeah, I like the song. And okay, yeah, I like the song. I love it. Next on the list, number 9, Naked. Uh, Naked is the song that is the most EDM me of the album. Like like almost all of the songs in this album you can dance to it, but Naked is the song that doesn't sound the most, but it's like the only song in here that sounds very electronic dance music kind of vibe. Though it's a weird placement actually because Naked is in between those two songs, those two slow songs that I mentioned. So Almost and the next slow song. So to go from like this like sorrowful, not sorrowful, but like a sad longing for like a relationship that was almost meant to be, and then for the next song to be this very fast paced EDM, and then after that is another slow song. It's a weird placement from Joe Jonas or the band itself, but it's all right. Yeah, I mean I could definitely change the track list, but we can't complain. The album's there now, and I love it. So I can't really change what's not really broken. So the song "Naked," it's about being naked with your partner. Yeah, that's literally what the song is about. There's no like subplots or anything. There's no deeper layer. It's just about celebrating the fact that you are naked with your partner. It's body moves. It's like body moves. And like, oh, let's do the woohoo. Okay, naked isn't really about wanting to do the woohoo. It's more about being naked with your partner. So despite the weird placement and all, I still really like Naked. Very fun. It's a jumper. The other songs were dancer. This one was a jumper, kind of head bop. Next song, number 10, is Truthfully, the second slow song in the album. Okay, so Truthfully, okay, this is another one of the more adult kind songs in the album. So it's a story. The lyrics starts off with a playboy like always sleeping with girls, always dodging, always like escaping them from his bed. Like yeah, typical playboy actions until he met this one girl and then he's now head over heels with her, not in the same way that he was with the previous girls that was more body like lust related, but now he actually really adores and loves this girl, but the girl herself doesn't love her doesn't love him the same way that he loves her. So it's kind of like a one-sided relationship. So it's about a playboy getting into like a kind of one-sided relationship. It's actually even in the lyrics itself. Truthfully, I forgot. I forgot the song. I really love the album. I forgot the song. I forgot how the song went. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember now. I loved you more than you love me. So yeah, he knows that it's one-sided. So yeah, okay, I gotta pause for a moment to because truthfully and actually almost all of the songs in this album, Joe Jonas' voice is amazing. Like it's your standard like high falsetto guy pop, it's standard from pop, you know. But oh my god, he is so good in this album. He is such a good vocalist. Like his control, like he's like the way he sings certain things. I forgot. Intonation was in intonation. Okay, it's not intonation, but like the way he sings certain parts, like it adds his own flair to it. Like oh my god, like okay, truthfully is like if you haven't noticed his good singing from the previous songs, you'll notice it in truthfully. He sings it so good. I love it. But I even love this next song from the uh, 11th album this is, I love this song so much. I'm getting flustered. The 11th track, "Be Mean," "Be Mean," "Be Mean." So I'll say to you up front right now, I'm a freaky guy. You already know that. I'm a freakster. I'm a freakazoid. Okay, cringe. So yeah, I'm a freak Bob kind of guy, you know. So, so surprised that this is like my favorite song from the album, since "Be Mean" is the entire team in the entire theme is basically sadomasochism. Joe Jonas is a sub, and he wants his dominatrix partner, girlfriend to be mean to him. Don't hold back. Oh my god. Okay, let me show you the lyrics to this. Okay, I love this song. I don't even know the lyrics. Okay, say you like. Okay, here's the first verse. First verse one. Say you like to torture, honey. Okay, now I remember. Don't forget the whip. My left hand's getting loose. Don't let me slip. Say you got some handcuffs. Throw out the keys. I don't need a safe word. Cause you don't gotta save me. I'm sorry. Like, okay, like, I never thought hearing about Joe Jonas being a sub would be this good. And like, be mean, it isn't. I love this song not just because of like its theme, but like it is so groovy. It's the groove. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. How does that song? Okay, in the first few seconds of the song, now this is a good highlight from Jinju Lee, the guitarist, if you can remember. I'm sure you do. I don't wanna. Sorry. Uh, yeah, like the guitar. I like this effect where it's like very like damp. I don't know what this effect is called. I keep forgetting because I always forget. Big forgetter guy. But the guitar go bam 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 jump did it say you like torture honey. Okay, and this part, like, this is what I love about Joe Jonas. So this part, the way he sing it, this is how he sings the first verse and like the second verse. Hey, like say you like torture honey. Don't forget the whip. My left hand's getting loose. Don't let him slip. Say you got them handcuffs. Throw out the keys. I don't need a safe word. You've gotta save me. Okay. Like he like you know, like da 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 da. Like I love everything about this song. I love the lyrics. I love the vocals. I love the bass. I love the guitar. I love the chorus. Yeah, this is my favorite song from the album, without a single inkling of doubt. That's a fact. Okay, let's move on. Next, we got track 12, Zoom. So the song is about Joe Jonas, wanting and willing to take his girl anywhere and buy her anything. So it's like, say nothing hated here. Why don't we disappear? If you wanna go to the moon, I'll take you there, baby. Zoom. Okay, so okay, I remember now. Inflections. That's what you call it. So I also love his vocal inflections in Zoom because it's like the complete reverse, opposite of what he did with Be Mean. So this is like pre-chorus. He sings it as a pre-chorus. So I got a full tank, baby, lady, and I'm ready to drive. I got a full tank, baby, just look up at the sky. Like, that's how he sings it. So da, 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 da. So like it goes high and it goes low. And Be Me is like goes going up. It's going like normal and it goes up. Ah, that's why love it. I love his singing. I love his voice. I love his throat. So yeah, Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. I love it, Zoom. Okay, song 13. This is a song I was referencing. Pay my rent. There we go. Now we're here. So yeah, I already told you. So okay, I'll expound on what I said. So the song. So Joe. Okay, I'll say it like a story. So So in the song, Joe loves this girl. They're in like a healthy relationship. Everything's working out well. Like every aspect of what you expect in a relationship, they're doing good in it. But Joe Jonas is asking one thing to his woman that, hey, if you really loved me, if you loved us, would you pay my rent? Because yeah, man, housing crisis and everything. I don't know. It was 2016. It was a different time, different age, different era. So yeah, the thing is, yeah, pay my rent is so weird because for such a weird topic, they managed to make it so groovy. Oh, but you pay my rent. Yeah, it's very fun, very fun. Okay, sorry. Uh, cockroach fell down on my bed. I don't know what excuse I can make. Okay. Anyways, the final track, track 14, is Unsweet. So, I also love this song. Isn't really a high bar to achieve what the song reach, but it's still a very well-meaning song. It's all about how Joe Jonas loves a woman who is imperfect. He loves them unsweet. You know, don't need the good grammar as long as she's pouring his heart. She's pouring his heart to him. That's what he wants. I love it. It's like don't really. I mean, I think the topic of loving imperfections is quite an already well squeezed, well rang out kind of topic. Rung, hung, whatever. So, squeeze. Well, it's the song, the instrumental of "Unsweet" itself is very sweep-like. And it fits because it's the final track, so it has this kind of feeling like, it's ending now, like we're closing the curtains. And meanwhile, the lyrics like, I love you, unsweet, don't need no manners. Yeah, the woman can be a big brute, and as long as she pours her heart on him, that's all he wants. That's all he loves. Yeah, okay. Pause. Oh, wait. I did. I paused. Shh. 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 Why am I switching you? I don't know. I'm trying to keep this call intact because right now it's gone all weird in places. But yeah, I love Unsweet. I love it. I don't love Unsweet and iced tea, but I do love this song Unsweet. So yeah, that's the album. That's DNCE by DNCE. So now that you listened to it, I would really love to hear your thoughts after I show you my theory for this album. So you expect it to be, it's a good album, has some nice messages, but overall it's just your standard like hung and done pop album. But hey, listen here, Bucko, because I have it's a work in progress. Actually, I haven't actually finished the theory, but it's a theory nonetheless, a conjecture. I don't think I used that word correctly. I think that's only for math. Conjecture, conjecture. Yeah. So let's go all the way back to the first um song, DNCE. Now, in an interview that hold on, I forgot who did this interview. Sorry. an basta basta. There was an interview. This is before they released the album. Who are these people? In Style, some run of the mill celebrity website. You don't really need to worry about them. So they did an interview with DNCE, and the interviewer asked the band, what's the significance of the band name DNCE? Like, what's the meaning of that? And I guess that can also apply to the meaning of the first song itself, which it does. It does. So this is what the guitarist Jinju Lee had to say about that. Ahem. DNCE is dance without an A, which is not a perfect word, but you don't have to be a perfect dancer to dance in life. Sometimes it is never perfect, but you can enjoy life. You can still enjoy life. So that really grabbed my attention because I don't know, it grabbed my attention. But that got me thinking about not only the name of the album, but like the album as a whole. Because I think this is my theory. The entire core thing about this album is that it is a dance album for imperfect people, which is basically everyone in the world. So I don't know why this theory even exists. I don't know why I even waste my time with you, but shut up! I spent a lot of time on this, so I will tell this to you, okay? Sit down. Don't get up. So, DNCE, first, I'm talking about the first track. Yeah, it's all about getting drunk and dancing, but as I said, a lyric from here's a lyric. If he can and she can, that means we can be weird together. And they can, be not the standard. They can not be people that are expected to hold these images of what they are. Like, I imagine that DNCE, this album, is like entering into a bar and just exposing yourself, like releasing your broken, shattered, bruised, and battered self. So in the dance floor, everyone is equal and everyone dances. Regardless of your race, regardless of your gender, in the dance club, you dance. And that's what DNC is all about. It is an album for people that want to dance regardless of whether or not they can dance or not. It's all about imperfection. It's all about not, despite not being able to do this or not being able to be this, you still can dance. So yeah, going back to the quote, sometimes it is never perfect, but you can still enjoy life. You don't have to be perfect to enjoy life. That is something that a lot of people already know, but promise me I'm going somewhere with this, and that explains the rest of the song. So, Body Moves, Cake by the Ocean, Doctor You, Toothbrush, Blown, they are all songs that are being played in this hypothetical club in which imperfect people and not good dancers can go ahead and just dance. You're not good, but you don't have to be. Yeah, you're not perfect and you don't have to be. You're not beautiful, and you don't have to be. DNCE, the album and the band really embraces imperfection. And not only just imperfection, but it embraces be lacking something. Like, good. You can't dance? So what? Dance. No? And these songs will help you dance. Like, they're performing for these not good dancers, not for these not perfect people. And even the album itself isn't perfect because there are remember there are two slow songs in this album. So even the album itself isn't perfect. It's not a perfect dance pop album because there are two songs and they're like slow and they're like talking about failed relationships and one-sided relationships, and so it's like the album is saying, yes, you can dance, but sometimes you can't, and that's okay. And I guess that you can just rise up from it, and you can go back down again, but you can always rise up again. That could also explain the weird placing between Almost Naked and the EDME kind of song and Truthfully. It's like that's how rapid a switch can be from, like soloing over like your personal problems in the club to just dancing again. And then maybe like your ex, you remember your ex like that, but boom, again, it just happens in a snap. You just dance. And then the final song is literally saying that Joe loves a woman that is just a brute. Yeah, okay, not brute, but someone that doesn't need to be this is like the standard model. Like she doesn't need to be beautiful, she doesn't need to be proper, she doesn't need to be prim, she doesn't need to have the good grammar. That's part of the lyrics. All that matters is that, again, for the third time that I'm saying that, if she can just pour her heart to him, that's all that matters. So this entire album is like this. Not so it starts and ends with a neat bow of like embracing what you lack, because this album is saying that sometimes, oh, fuck. I'm thinking of a good quote to end this on. Okay, that sometimes you're beautiful with a missing piece, like a armless Lego. Despite what you're lacking, you still work, you're still functional, and you can still dance. I don't think an armless Lego is the best analogy for that, but that's the one that I can come up with right now. So that's it. That's why I love DNCE, because oh my god, not only is it such a groovy and fun and danceable song, but it also has this awesome message about embracing like lacking qualities. It's all about embracing imperfections. Imperfections. I just repeat it over and over again. Imperfections. Love imperfections. Love what you don't have. Accept and love and accept what you don't have. Yeah. Embrace what you have and accept and love what you don't have. Yeah, that's a good way to end this. Yes. Okay, so I think we've talked for an hour. I promise it'll be like 10 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, right. So that's how I love albums like this. Like, you know, I could say right now, like, maybe Joe Jonas didn't mean for his album to be interpreted this way, but that's the beauty of music. Like, if you pour your like heart into it, you can end up creating so much more than what you've initially planned out. And that's why I think DNCE is an album that you should listen to. Thank you so much for letting me take you almost, oh, I'll just say at this point, an hour of your time. And yes, I hope you go out from this call playing that album and maybe it becoming a favorite from you. And if not, at least you learned that this is a good album. And oh my god, thank you so much for listening to me. We can call like, I don't know, tomorrow. Not really tomorrow. I have a lot of plans for tomorrow, but I'll call you when we're both available. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye bye.